Hello everyone, I'm very excited today. I have the privilege of interviewing Byron Katie, who's an inspirational teacher to me and to many others. She's the author of Loving What Is, and one of my favorite books, A Thousand Names for Joy. So thank you for being with us.
You are welcome.
So can you tell me a little bit about the philosophy behind the work?
Oh, the philosophy behind the work is freedom, the end of suffering, and how to, without even trying, become a kinder human being, a more caring, kinder human being.
Can you describe the 4 questions and the turnaround of the work?
The first question is it true? The second question, can you absolutely know that it's true? And the third question, notice how you react, what happens when you believe that thought. And that would be the thought that we're questioning. And then the fourth question, who would you be without that thought in that same situation? Who would you be without the thought? And then I invite people to turn it around. For example, if we were questioning, he doesn't care about me, turned around. And there are 3 ways to turn a thought around, to the self, to the opposite, and to the other. So turned around, he doesn't care about me. To the self, I don't care about him. And then to find examples, and then to make apologies, out of the heart. And these turnarounds, and examples when they're coming out of the heart, out of the spirit of the answer of that fourth question, then it's pure enlightenment, and it's such a joy.
So how did you come up with the 4 questions and the turnaround of the work?
Well, I was very depressed, years of depression, more than a decade of depression, and very suicidal. And one morning as I lay sleeping on the floor, because I was so full of self-hatred, I didn't believe I even deserved a bed to sleep in. So this particular morning, a cockroach crawled over my foot, woke me up. It really woke me up, and it was like there was no reference. And then all of a sudden, thoughts, I noticed them, and in that moment, I saw an entire world was created. But what's important, Nate, is I saw that when I believed my thoughts, I suffered. And when I didn't believe them, I didn't suffer. And I've come to see that this is true for every human being. So the work was born in that moment on the floor.
So is there anything that we can know for sure, for absolute certain?
In my experience, if anything were true, I call it the last story, God is good, God is everything. And good, God, synonymous with one another. So it would be the goodness that we imagine, the God that we imagine God to be. But everything is good. And anything that would oppose that, we have left ourselves, and we're experiencing a separation. We experience ourselves as another, and that's off.
I wanted to read you a quote from Epictetus and just get your response to it. A famous Stoic philosopher. Don't hope that events will turn out the way you want. Welcome events in whichever way they happen. This is the path to peace. The
way I say that is, he's a wise man. The way I would say that is okay. It's like people teach us to go get what you want. Go get what you want. But the work I bring to the world is all about wanting what you have. That is the secret, and the work allows that. So what I want, it's like what I have is what I want. So there's no reason to want, and it never confines us or it never stops us from accomplishing anything. We're just free to accomplish out of our this amazing creative mind that is so free, the unlimited. So why not? What I would pass on to people is anything that would stop anything you're believing that would stop you from getting what you want, as a kind and caring and loving human being, to write down everything you fear, that those things that are stopping you, and do the work with them, and then see what's left. Why should we fear moving forward? Why should the mind be stuck? It's, in my experience, and the experience of millions of people now who are doing the work, it's just really no longer necessary.